Well, hello, and welcome to Tennessee Soul Family. How you guys doing on this soulful Sunday? I hope you guys had a wonderful. Tobias, we go grab my glasses. I hope you guys had a wonderful Sunday. I hope you've had a prosperous Sunday. They're no, those are your daddies behind the door. So y'all come on in. SHARE this video. Put it to your timeline, put it to your groups. Welcome everybody to Tennessee Soul Family. Here we are. It is time for dinner. I am running. I'm not gonna say I'm running late because I'm not. I am about to cook our dinner. A little late today because I have been out running my booty off all day, taking care of things. We are 2 weeks out, guys. 2 weeks out. And it is time. Behind the door. In a case. They're in my cases. On the counter. On the dresser. By my jewelry box. Look, I forgot to grab my glasses. I said it before I pushed the button and I still pushed the button. So I'm sorry, y'all. Yes, Sharon is Karen Blanche Spencer. Thank you so much. Lawana Watts Evans. Hey, Christy, how are you doing today? I enjoy your videos. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. So, yes, I'm about to cook a little dinner. I have been running errands today. We are 2 weeks out from our meet and greet, our very first meet and greet, which is 2 weeks from today. So those of you who have bought your tickets are going to buy your tickets. You have 2 weeks until you see my face and my children's faces and my husband's faces live and in living color. Joyce Harris is hello, Chris. Hello, Joyce. How are you? So I'm not going to spend a bunch of time talking because if you paid attention to the caption, yes, I am making a roast and yes, I am cooking greens at 6:30 on a Sunday night. Because guess what? Because Christy knows how to do that really quick, like, right? I have an Instapot that's going to cook the greens. And this, boss, bring me my glasses cloth on my table. And I have an Instapot that the greens are going in. And I have my Ninja cooker, which I have had for years. And you guys have seen me use that for quite a while. And it cooks very, very, very fast. So I will be able to get my greens and my roast done in a couple hours. So we're going to get those prepped in their respective pots, and then we're going to get back. Did I get done with my LaQuishia Edwards? As did I get done with my arrangements? I sure did. I got done with the arrangements, and guess what? I figured out how to do them bows. I told you I was going to figure it out. Didn't I tell you I was going to figure those out? I was going to figure out how to get them bows done. And guess what, baby? Christy did it. And this is still, Lord Jesus. Yes, I figured it out. And I did my own bows. And I am very proud of my bows. My bows are so cute. I am very proud of those bows. I sat at the table last night for a couple hours doing my bows. And so I am happy that I figured it out. I went and bought me some more ribbon today so that I can get the rest of my bows done tomorrow. And then I will be done crafting for the meet and greet. Now it's going to be time to focus on food next week. Next week I'm going to focus on food. Y'all having roast with potatoes too? Yes. Thank you, Lisa Collins. Me and Lisa Collins had a very good conversation today for the first time. We've chat all the time, but we finally got a chance to physically speak to each other today. And it was a very good conversation. I can't wait to have another conversation with her. So yes, you knew I would look with you. I figured it out. I told you I was going to do it. I did. I sit down at that table with my hot glue gun, my zip ties, and I figured it out. I did. Tracy Valez says, what are the bows for? They are for the pillars outside of our venue, from where the picnic tables and stuff are going to be, for those who want to just chill. And, we're going to decorate outside too. We're going to make it pretty outside too. So we're going to have bows on the pillars, and I'm gonna make a couple bows to put um, on the doors and stuff too, probably. So I'm making all that stuff because I just want it to be pretty, and it's cheaper if you know how to do it for yourself there too. So that's what I'm doing. So let's get ready to get. You had no doubt, Rosie Rose. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. Thank y'all so much. So yes, and Lakeisha, yes, the idea come from you cooking a roast last week. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my roast first. Let's hang it this way because I need to clean my roast off first. Let's wash him off. Him need to be washed. Y'all see I got my greens over there in here. So now let's rinse off my roast and get him in my pot. And then I'll cut up all my vegetables while he's starting to get good and cooked. Get started cooking him. So how you guys doing? Y'all make sure you SHARE this video. Hello to our mods, Dawn Geiger, Tracy Graves, and Tracy Akins. Thank you ladies for being here and always doing what you do. It is very much appreciated. So y'all continue to SHARE the video. And y'all let me know what y'all had for dinner tonight. You eating salmon and salad, Lakeisha? Oh, nice. I like a good salmon. I don't like no salmon, but I like a good salad. You know, I don't do no salmon. All right, so let's get big boy in this pot over here. And I'll bring y'all over here in just a second. Let me wash my hands. Hold on. Let's see. Billy Shaw says, I'm waiting on that delicious lasagna, Christy. Oh, you want me to make a lasagna? I ain't made a lasagna in a long time. Did you make one? Is that what you made? Lord J. Campbell says she had a chicken salad. I hadn't had chicken. Are you talking about like chicken salad, mixed up chicken salad? I haven't had that in a long time. Fish and French fries, Lucille Washington said, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I am doing good, Miss Patricia Fouché. I'm doing absolutely amazing. Been running all day, taking care of a few things. Now I am sitting still and ready to cook. The kids are fine for a while because they actually went out for lunch earlier. So they're not nowhere near hungry yet. So this is going to be right on time. Because y'all know we always tell y'all we beat to our own drum when it comes to life in general. So I'm cleaning my sink out because I'm going to be cleaning my greens here in just a few minutes. So that's what we're having for dinner. Vivian Beavers. Hello, how are you? Dee Dee McFarland. Hello. 814 beautiful people watching. Y'all come on in. Come on in. And y'all tell me what y'all had for dinner today. Because I am about to put on our roast and our turnip greens. All right, so here's my roast. Y'all see my roast in this? Big old boy, ain't it? I think him about 4 pounds. So let's get him seasoned up really good. I'm going to put the top on and let it start cooking while I get the potatoes and the carrots and stuff together, all right? So I got 2 packets of the oh, shoot, I didn't tore it off. The slow cooker pot roast. Only store I went in was Save-A-Lot. So I just got theirs. I'm not really picky about the pot roast packets because most of it's all the same. It's not too much difference. It's just a seasoning. Just get any pot roast seasoning packet. It's going to help it taste really, really good. So I'm going to season it with this and I'm going to add some, add some seasoned salt, garlic powder, and black pepper as well. Tobias, tell me I got garlic powder. Did I get garlic powder? Yeah, I got it. Never mind. I didn't remember if I got garlic powder. Y'all remember Big Low snatched up my garlic powder on me. So I had to get some more. Good evening, Sarah Scott. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday as well. So we're just going to season that up really good. And I'm going to take it and flip it in just a second. Oh, that's not even been open. Oh, please. Mary Walsh is good evening, family. Well, hello, Mary. How are you? Warren Drummy, how are you? Trina Brown, hello. How are you, honey? I hope you're having a good day as well. Because I had a pretty good day. Me and my sis went out and got some things earlier. Well, this is garlic powder. We went and got some things for the meet and greet today earlier. She is part of the decorating, honey. That's that girl right there knows what she's doing when it's time to decorate. Now I can do what I do, but she does it a whole lot better than me. We the yin to the yang for each other when it comes to certain things, when it comes to cooking. I mean, when it comes to decorating. We're both very crafty. She can craft just as well as I can. But when it comes time for balloons and things like that, honey, that's her thing. I let her do her thing when it comes to those balloons. So me and her, we're picking out balloons, colors for the balloons, and all that kind of stuff. So y'all hold on just a second. Get all this stuff together. Okay. All right. So I got my minced garlic. I'm going to add that to the pot as well. Like I said, we're going to let this start to cook and do its thing while I chop up my vegetables and stuff. Lord, I got the biggest spoon I could find, I guess. All right. Let's baste it on top of that like that. A roast is one of those things you just kind of throw it together. It's kind of, I don't know what you say. It's kind of easy to do. It's not hard. If you got a slow cooker, crock pot, it's kind of one of those things you just kind of throw it all together. All right, so y'all see my Ninja. This is, like I said, I've had this for a while. So I had just had it on high slow cook, but we're going to cut it. We're going to bring it on down over here. Nope, I'm going to go to oven. I'm trying to think which one I wanted to do. I'm going to take it to oven and I'm going to put it on 300 degrees and let it do its thing. That's what we're finna do. We're going to let that do its thing. Top on it. Let it get started. Let's come over here and let's cut up some potatoes and onions and all that stuff to go inside of there. My screen looks really dim. Y'all give me 2 seconds. There we go. There we go. The screen was very dim for me. I don't know. I hope it wasn't dim for you guys, but it was for me. All right, so I got butter. I forgot about my butter. I'm going to go add a half a stick of butter over here on this as well. Yes, it's in the crock pot. Cynthia, China Jeffrey says hers is in the crock pot too. Yep, put it in the crock pot. Now that's like it's a crock pot, but I call it a crock pot on. It's more than a slow cooker if y'all saw that. I'm gonna put this in here so it can start to melt as well. Stick it right on top of it. All right, so let's cut up some vegetables and chat it up for a second. And then I'll get those greens on in just a minute. Because the greens don't take as long as the roast. The roast takes about an hour and a half. But where the greens only take about 45 minutes. So I'll get those greens in there in just a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and chop this up. Let's rinse this off real fast. And for those of you who are roast cookers, y'all know that you can, a roast is one of those things. It's kind of like, a roast is kind of like, you know how when you make a soup, you can just kind of throw everything together. That's kind of how I look at a roast, is you just kind of put it all together and just go for it. You never put butter in your, what? Girl, China, go put you a half a stick of butter in there. Melt in your mouth, girlfriend. Everything's better with butter, if you ask me. So there's that. So I got my celery. And there's no rhyme or reason to how you do it. Because it's going to cook down with that roast and be so, so good and so tender. And there you go. I already got my carrots. I got a bag of baby carrots that I'm going to drop off in there too. Good afternoon, Terrence Disciple. I hope you're having a great day as well. All right, so I got 2 red bell peppers. You make it 3 times a month, Holly, but she said her boyfriend loves roast. Yeah, roast is good, honey. I love a good roast. Put the whole stick. Christina McCullough said, put that whole stick. Put the whole stick in there, Christina. Look, you know me, I will. I'll stick a whole stick in there. Look, I try to be halfway bougie with it, just a little bit. It's like I'm only gonna put half a stick of butter, knowing darn good and well I need the whole stick, but I'm gonna be good and stick with just a half a stick. Jennifer Holiday Chambliss says, good evening to you. I said, well, hello, how are you? I know one thing, these stickers drive me crazy. They stick them on there and half the time they don't want to come off. You have to cut it off. Mary Boland, how are you, honey? Let me rinse this off too. I'll be right back. Oh, please. So for those of you who are coming to the meet and greet, I cannot wait to meet you guys. We're going to have a good time. We're going to take pictures. We're going to make wonderful, lasting memories that I hope you guys will all enjoy. Oh, I love red bell peppers. It smells so good. That we're going to all enjoy each other's companies. And if you haven't got those tickets yet, baby, get them, get them, get them. And for those of you who purchased earlier today, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. All of you guys that have purchased so far, we appreciate you guys. We are trying to make it so nice that it's a night to remember, as they say. Who was that said that? What song is that? Lowe's not here to help me with the night to remember video, the songs. You know, he always got the songs for things. Sometimes I can, and then sometimes he chimes right in with me. All right, so I'm gonna do 1.5 for the bell pepper. Now we're gonna do the whole bell pepper. I love. Y'all, how many of y'all love to eat red bell pepper? You put butter in your roast. Yeah, I put a half a stick in there. I sure did. I sure did. Now that's a personal preference. Now that's any seasoning or whatever you use. That's up to you. Like, you know, just because one person does something, don't mean you have. Y'all remember when I always tell y'all play with your food? Learn what works for you, your family, and your taste buds. Because what I like, you may not like, right? The fact that I love red bell pepper, you may not like the taste of red bell pepper, so you don't want to put bell pepper in yours, right? You may not be an onion person, so you may choose to not put onion in yours. So you got to do what works for you, your family, and your taste buds. So that's why I always tell people, play with your food. Experiment with your food, and you will figure out over time what you do like and what you don't like. That's right, Rita. You got to figure it out for yourself. I may like my thing because I'll give you a prime example. We live in the same house, right? But I don't like things salty. Lo does. Not overly salty. Like, he doesn't like things overly salty, but he does. Bernadette Wallace, thank you so much for your stars, honey. Thank you so much. He likes things a little more salty than I do. I do not. The kids prefer things a little sweeter. I do not. So it's a personal preference when it comes time to cooking. Because, like I said, you know, like something as simple as sweet tea. I do not like overly sweet tea, but my family absolutely loves. They'll tell you the sweeter, the better. No, not for me. That's a no. It's a no for me. What is another? Yeah, like I said, the saltiness of foods. Lo likes his food just to have a little more saltiness to it. So you play with your food and you figure it out for yourself. Let's see. Valerie Johnson says, girl, do we think alike or what? I had roast potatoes, onions, and carrots in my... Girl, yes, honey, look. This is a whole vibe right here. You didn't cook nothing else but this in a pan of cornbread. That's a whole meal. A roast with potatoes, carrots, onions, and all of the other stuff that you can put in honey. That's a whole meal by itself. But you know me, it's Sunday. I hadn't made a Sunday meal in a while, so I had to do that today. So it was my intentions to get it going a little earlier today, but y'all know I had a problem finding a roast. Let me go on and throw that out there. Hey, Monica Bernie, how are you? Yes, I love to eat red bell peppers. Yes, Monica. Do y'all know I had a problem finding the roast in the first place? I went in 2 June nights that you ain't never liked. I'm telling you, June. Everybody's different when it comes to their taste buds. I went in 3 different grocery stores before I found a stinking roast today. And that's like the first grocery store I went in. I was like, oh yeah, I'm sure they, like I ain't never not had one, right? Yeah, they didn't have one. They didn't have a roast in the first grocery store, and I was like, okay. Went in the second grocery store, no roast. I'm like, okay, is there a roast shortage? Am I not gonna get to cook a roast today? But I found one at Save-A-Lot. Look, I found it at Save-A-Lot. I went in 2 different food giants and they didn't have none. And I was like, okay, well, fine then. But hey, it is what it is. I found it. We'll make it do what it do. All right, so that's my onions, carrots, celery. No, my onions, celery, and bell peppers. And we're going to stick all that in there in just a minute. I'm going to get me 2 potatoes, 2 or 3 potatoes. I don't know what sizes they have in here. 3. I'll do 4. I'll do 4 because they're kind of small. And then we're going to get over here to these greens. Let me rinse these off. We'll get over here to these greens too, honey. Wash off these potatoes real quick. Because I'm going to leave them skin on, I think. Yeah, I'm going to leave them skin on. I've been enjoying skin on potatoes here recently, so I'm going to leave them skin on, baby. This was, as a kid, now I'm going to ask y'all a question. I'm sitting there thinking about it. As a kid, this was the meal I hated. Right? As a kid, this was the meal I absolutely hated. Annie McLemore said, I have not did a roast in a while. I got to do this. Got to do it this week, girl. Get it done. Get you a roast and get it done. But as a kid, I did not like roast. This was the meal that my mom, and y'all never heard me say too much about meals that my mom cooked that I didn't care for. And this was the one meal that she did cook. And this was when I was really young. Like I'm talking Mariah's age young. I did not care for roast. I did not like it when she cooked a roast. That this was the one meal I did not eat. I ate the potatoes because I did not like carrots as a young lady. So I ate the potatoes out of it, and then whatever else she cooked. A lot of times she would fry a few pieces of chicken, or she would fry a few pieces of chicken or a couple pieces of pork chops, because my brother was kind of the same way. We just did not like roast at all. Not quite sure why, but now it's one of the things that I really love to eat. I just don't cook it as much because it's so daggum expensive. Oh, Jesus. A roast, this roast right here, the one y'all just seen me stick in that pot, it was a little over 3 pounds. That roast was $26. 26. Right? That is highway robbery. I think it was $7.99 a pound. Something like that. I don't know. 1.3 thousand beautiful people watching. Thank you guys for being on. I appreciate you guys coming in and keeping me company while I prepare my family's Sunday dinner. I will not finish my entire dinner during this live. I will be back after I get everything on and prepared. I'll be back on later on once it's all done. All right, so now we're ready to go over here and put everything in. Sharon Ben says, what? I didn't, Sharon. I did not like roast at all. As a kid, I did not. And like I said, Mama would cook a piece of, a few pieces of chicken for me and my brother or whatever. Yeah, I got onions right here. Yeah, see? Oh yeah, definitely. Gotta have onions. Yeah, you gotta have the onions. So I'm gonna get ready to put that in here now. It's already done started bubbling. I'll see it. Let me come bring y'all up just a tad bit. But yeah, as a young lady, I did not like roast. I sure didn't. Y'all see it's already started to bubble. So let me cut it down just a little bit. I'm going to cut it on 250. All right, so let's put all of the goodness in here. And this is about 3 or 4 stalks of celery, 2 whole bell peppers, and 1 onion. I probably should have done 2 onions, but 1 onion's going to work. I got some carrots. Probably do about a half a bag of the baby carrots. Put them all in there. Come on, little carrot. He won't get out. Put a bag of carrots in there. And then I got 4 medium-sized potatoes. I'm going to shove them in there too. And yes, it's a lot, but it's going to all cook, I promise. That's the one thing I like about this Ninja. It's fairly big. And you can get a whole lot in there. Now, if someone asks, where'd you get it from? It come from Walmart a long time ago. Long time ago. When I say a long time ago, I mean long time ago. So that's that. Let's put some seasonings on top of all that goodness. So I'm going to repeat what I put on just a few minutes ago, which was garlic powder, seasoned salt, and black pepper. I'm going to keep it simple with the seasonings tonight. Just like that. Top on. That'll take about, in this Ninja, it'll take about an hour and a half to cook. Yeah, about an hour and a half. I knew someone was going to ask me that. Tanisha, this pot is old, honey. Bigelow bought this pot for me. Oh, man, I don't even, good Lord, it was a Christmas gift. Tobias and Alyssa were probably the same age Mariah is now, if that tells you how old it is. So it's at least 8, 10 years old. So they don't make that one anymore. From the way I've looked before, I have tried to look for it before. If they do, it's an upgraded version, and I haven't found the one that's equivalent to it yet. Because I have had several people since I started doing this to ask me, where'd you get that from? Well, it was a gift. It was a gift for Christmas years ago. All right, so now let's get ready to clean these greens because that's going and doing what it needs to do. So now it's time to clean some greens. That's all right. Pull you back over here. It is a Ninja, Linda. It sure is. It's a Ninja. It sure is. How long will it take to cook in that Ninja? It'll take about an hour and a half. That is all. It will take about an hour and a half to cook in that Ninja. All right. I've had my greens soaking in some vinegar and salt. So now let's destem and get ready to get those in the Instapot. So I'm going to cut this Instapot on saute so that it can start to do what it needs to do and get good and hot for me. Because this is going to be quick, done, and over with. And these are some turnip greens. I got these from Food Giant. The last couple times I've tried to get turnip greens, I haven't had any of them. I haven't been able to get any. I have been only able to get collards and kale. This is the first time I've been able to get just turnip greens. No, I don't have any mustard, Miss Carolyn. This is literally, believe it or not, this is all they had in the store. The one store that I went in, this is all they had was turnip greens. They didn't have any collards. They didn't have any mustard. They didn't even have any kale. So this is the first time I've done just straight up turnip greens in a while. So I'm finna, these, y'all, how many of y'all like, we've had this debate before, I think. Stems. How many of you do stems? How many of you don't do stems? I don't do stems. My aunt was a stem person. I don't do stems. 1,400 beautiful people watching. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for any stars that were sent. If I missed it, guys, I appreciate it. Because I know I haven't been able to keep my eyes completely on the screen. But I appreciate you guys being here. Dwight Hatch said he shared. Thank you, Mr. Dwight. I appreciate you being here. Judy Goodwin says, good evening, Christy. How are you? I am great. No stem. Sarah says no stem. Nadira Hunter says no stem. Eloise says, I do. You like the stems, Nadira? I can't do them stems, honey. That's not. Now I don't mind having a few. Like Carolyn says no stems. Lakeisha said a few stems. Sonia says she likes them. Colette says she does. Your Instapot is your best friend, Sharon? Absolutely, honey. I'm going to tell you, I love that Instapot because these greens will be done in 45 minutes. Like, seriously. Yes, it was a beef roast, Sharon. It sure was. It was a beef roast, and it was, look, that roast was $26, and it was a little over 3 pounds. That was the biggest one they had. And that's why I don't buy roast often. It's expensive. A little stems is where the vitamins is at. Yeah, it is, Shell. Lula said she does the stems. You do? I don't. My aunt was a stem person. Like her but her greens were good. I won't lie. They were fire. I mean, her greens were fire. But I always pick the stems. Now I could do like this little bitty one. See how thin that is? Like I could probably break that up, put that in there, and do just a little bit. But see, now it's done got too thick, so we're just gonna put a few, and that's it. You got yours from Finger Hut 2 months ago. They have different colors now. The Ninja products are. Yeah, there you go. The smaller stems. Yes, Ninja products are amazing. I love any of the Ninja products. I absolutely love them. They're really good. But yeah, that's all I'm doing, y'all. I'm not doing anything. Kim says she loves her mustard greens. Mustard greens are good. I just started really liking mustard greens a few years ago. I was always just stuck on straight up turnip greens because that's what my mom cooked. Now, my aunt, she was the mixed greens person, right? But I'd never eaten mustard by themselves. Like I had eaten a mixed because my aunt, like I said, my Aunt Gail, that's my mother's sister who is deceased. She passed away in 2005. Right before I had Alyssa. She died in November of 2005. I had Alyssa in December of 2005. She was like a second mommy. I loved my aunt. She's the one who taught me how to cook, as well as my mother. Like, I learned a lot of little tricks and tips and things from her. I come from a long line of women who cook. My great grandmother, that's all she did. She woke up with the chickens and she cooked. My mother loves to cook. She's a cooker. My mom's a jack of all trades. I'm just gonna put that out there. Her and my parents both of my parents are jacks of all trades. They can do a little bit of everything. My sister was actually showing me pictures, of course, but some of y'all might not get what I'm finna say, but just listen. Robin Robinson, thank you so much for your stars. I really appreciate that. Thank you. My sister actually shared some pictures with me today. For those of you who know my story when it comes to my mommy, y'all know that my mommy loves Christmas just as much as I do, right? And she has to start early doing her Christmas decorations. For those of you who have had the pleasure of being able to see my mother's Christmas decorations, you know that my mom goes all out for Christmas. And she has to start in September in order to get finished, right? In order to get finished right before Thanksgiving, she has to start early. And that means inside and out, right? So she has already began her decorating inside the house. Now, her house is big enough that, of course, it's just her and Dad, first of all, that she can just close the doors off, right, for the rooms that she decorates. So she can actually start decorating them now. So she already has wait a minute, let me get my count right. 1, 2, 3 Christmas trees. No, 4. I'm sorry. She already has 4 of her Christmas trees up. Now, I know you're like, what? It's September. Nobody sees the trees unless she wants you to see them, because the rooms are closed off. But in order for her to decorate and enjoy it and get it all done, she must start early, right? Anne Marie Stokes says your mom's Christmas decorations are beautiful. Thank you. They are. She does a wonderful job. So, hey, Floss Man, what's up? So, yes, she has already begun decorating for Christmas. And the pictures that my sister has sent me, I cannot wait to share this with you guys. I really, really can't this year. She has, I think she's outdone herself already this year. Okay. And it's when my sister showed me this one picture, I swear I thought it was, I was like, well, what's that a picture of? And she was like, that's mom's living room. I had to look at it again. I thought it was something out of a magazine. I swear I did. And she has really like already just, I mean, it's amazing, y'all. I can't wait to share it with you guys. So she is making all this stuff and doing all this stuff. And it's just, that's her being a jack of all trades. Just, I don't think there's anything the woman can't do. My dad's the same way. I'm pretty sure he's got some pieces he's going to start working on for her. I think they said they weren't going to make a whole lot of new pieces this year because they made several last year. And when I say that, people are like, what? Yeah, she has to, they make new pieces to go in the yard. What's up, Floss Man? Yeah, you get it, Show Rosemary. She has to start early. If she doesn't, and it's not something she has to do, it's what she loves to do. So she does it. You know, she decorates and she loves to see the enjoyment of the young people that drive by and the older people who love to drive past her house. She loves it. It's just one of those things. It brings her joy to give joy to others. So that's just something that she does every year to show. That's her gift to the neighborhood, right? It's this her. Thank you, Olivia Reed. She said your mom is awesome. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. You can't wait to see it again, Gail Wilson. I'm telling you, this one room that she's done, and I'm not going to talk it up too much for you guys to just be like overly excited about it. But this one room that she's done it totally different this year, and like I said, that was the one I thought would come out of a magazine. But yeah, around here we talk about Christmas early, baby. If I had a space to get started early, I would too, but I can't have my tree up that long. Patricia Fouché says yes. Oh, she's got a thumb. She's got the, okay, gotcha. Chrissy, your mother loves to make it magical because Christmas has the magical love. It does. Yeah. She loves Christmas. She always has. My grandmother is the same way. And of course, she's not able to decorate for herself anymore. So me and mom always make sure we go over and we decorate for Granny right after Halloween. I think actually last year, I think she actually asked Mama to do it early. And I want to say, Mariah, Tobias, you wasn't with us when we went over Grand's house last year, were you? I don't think you made it. You had to work, I think. No, you didn't work. No. Did you go with me? I was finna say, did Grand have her Christmas tree up last year at Halloween? I want to say we did put it up early last year. I think so. So, because my grandmother, if she asked for it, we're going to do it. And last year, I thought so. She asked my mom to put her tree up before Halloween last year. And of course, at 82 years old, we're not going to deny 82-year-old lady her Christmas tree. Right? So we went over there and we put her tree up before Halloween. Because that's what she wanted. Because she said she loves it. Thank you, Lucille. She said my mom's tree yard was very pretty last year. Lucille, I hope you're feeling good today. I hadn't talked to you yet today, but I hope you're feeling good. But yeah, she does a wonderful job. That's every year she says, this is it. She'll say, this is my last year. I think this is my last year. Or she'll say, well, I ain't got but a couple more years left. And then a couple years will go by and then she keeps doing it. I don't think she's going to stop. Yeah, he had a big one, Dorothy. Yeah, I don't think she's going to stop anytime soon. She says she is, but I don't think so. As long as I got breath in my body and my sister, and I don't think the grandkids would let her. You gonna let her stop by us? Laura J. Campbell, thank you for your stars. You gonna let Granny stop putting her Christmas stuff up, or you gonna go help her? He said he'd probably go help her too. I don't think the grandkids would let her quit too soon. I think they would probably get out there and do the best they could to help her get it done. Barbara E. Jones, hello, how are you? Cynthia Tig Holland says you're breaking my heart getting rid of those stamps. I'm sorry, Cynthia. Cynthia said I'll break it. Look, I'm actually leaving a few of the baby ones, Cynthia. I mean, I know I'm breaking your heart. I am so sorry. That is just too much stem for me. I am so sorry. I cannot do it. Marie Ghostchild Thompson, hello, how are you? How are you? I hope you are doing well on this wonderful Sunday. I am preparing these greens, getting ready to get them in this Instapot because it don't take them but about an hour. I'm at about 45 minutes to cook, depending on your desired tenderness. Sometimes I go an hour depending on how tender I want them to be. But I already got it nice and heated up over there. And then all I got to stick these greens in there and baby, get some bacon grease and some seasonings, and baby, we're gonna be ready to roll. Sophia Coleman, hello and happy blessed Sunday. Mary Bailey, the greens is the best green. It's oh yeah, turnip greens. I love turnip greens. They are the best. Tasha Bragg McCone, hello. Thank you, Kim McCray. She said my mom's house was decorated very nice last year. Thank you. That's every year, honey. As long as y'all are following me, and if she keeps on doing what she's doing, I will show you guys every year what she does. And most people don't get to see the inside of her house. So when I take you guys in, that is truly 100% a treat. Because unless you know her personally, you don't walk, you don't think anybody else's houses. You don't get to go in a person's house, right? So when she said it was okay for me to show you guys the inside of the house, I was really surprised. That's their private residence. She don't do Facebook. And so just know that's a really big treat when y'all get to see it inside of mommy's house. When y'all get to see inside mommy and daddy's house, because there's a lot of people that lives around here that's never seen the inside of my parents' house. And that's most people's houses though, like no different than our house. Most people have never seen the inside of our home. Like you guys, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that ain't never seen the inside of your house. Let's see. Who said that purchased the greens? I think that was Lori. Lori Campbell said, did you purchase the greens or pull them from a garden? Oh no, honey, these was purchased. I ain't got no gardens around here yet that I can get any from. These come straight from Food Giant. That's where they come from. Ooh, I see smoked neck bones. Ooh, April Shaw, that sounds good. I ain't had no neck bones. It's been a while since we cooked neck bones. I don't know, a while back. And that was actually good. Y'all remember me saying, I don't want no neck bones? And then he put them in the Instapot, baby. Them things was fire. Rosalind Stewart said, I never had turnip greens. Hold, please. Get back to you, Rosalind. Rosalind Stewart said, I never had turnip greens. I like curly mustards with collards. Try some turnip, Rosalind. You'd be surprised. You probably like them. Especially if you mix them. I like mixed greens. I like to do turnip, kale, mustard, and collards. I like to mix them. They're really good. My aunt started me doing that years ago. She was like, because hers was always, I'm like, why are your greens so good? She was like, you want another secret? And I was like, yes. She said, because I mix them. And I've been doing it ever since. Now, sometimes I don't because I don't have it available. Like I didn't have it available to do it today. So I'm just doing regular good old turnip greens. And I'm leaving some of these stems in here for y'all. Hey, Annette Knox Kelly, how are you, sweetheart? I'm leaving some of these stems in here. No, whoever asked that about the LaQuisha Edwards, thank you for answering that. No, honey, no, I can't house all these folks at my house ain't big enough for that, baby. Someone asked if we were doing the meet and greet here at the home. No, that we have a venue for that, baby. Now, if it was just an intimate meet and greet where we were just meeting like a handful of people, probably so. That would be a nice setting to, do it in your own private home. But this is we're going to have a live band and all that good stuff. Karen Martin says, I mix my greens as well. Tyen McKithen says, Says, I love kale and collards mix. Yes, one day turns to turnips and mustard are delicious mix. They are. They are really good. I love to mix my greens. They're absolutely good. They are so, so, so good. And this roast is already smelling good over here, y'all. I wish y'all could smell it. So for all of you stem enthusiasts, I did leave some stems. They the little bitty baby ones. Because I know Lo actually likes the stems. So I try to be that girl and leave them on sometimes. But I don't care for a stem at all. You can, because they're bitter. They're bitter. They really are. Twala Averhart, hello. Melissa Tyrell, turnip and mustard greens. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Elgin McDaniel, hello. Adriel Williams says, I mix my greens, mustard, turnip, and collard greens. Absolutely. Yes. Gwen Grace says she loves turnip greens. Absolutely. So this is the last of these. I have gotten them all destemmed. That's too big of a piece of stem right there. I don't know how that snuck off in there. But now we're going to get them clean. Now it's time to do my cleaning, y'all. Y'all know how I do my cleaning. All right, let's throw these stems away really quick. Give me just a second. Oh, that roast smells good. Lord have mercy. Oh, that smells really good. I think I may need to cut it down just a little bit. Let's cut it down. Oh, 250 is as far as the oven goes down to. That's fine. All right. Stovetop low. That's what we're going to do. We're going to cut it on down to stovetop low. All right, so let's get ready to start washing these bad boys off so we can get them in this Instapot. Yes, tickets are available to Tennessee Soul Meet and Greet. Click the banner to buy your tickets. Yes, honey, yes. Mona Butler says she likes mustard and turnip. I love me some greens, honey. I do. All I need is greens and cornbread, if you ask me. Greens, cornbread, and a piece of fried chicken, and I'll be your best friend. I'll be your absolute best friend. Joyce Vincent says, I watch you guys every day. Thank you, Miss Joyce. We appreciate that. Nathan comments, says, I had roast too. You did? Awesome. Look, it's one of those meals, man. I mean, like I said, I saw Lakeisha Bonner. I think, Lakeisha last week made roast, and it made me start there. I was like, oh, you know what? I ain't done that in a while. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to copycat that, and I'm going to make me a roast. So that is what we are doing, honey. We are making us a good old roast. So let's get to cleaning these greens because they need about 4 times, 5, 6, however many they need till the water turn clear. Francis says she had greens today too. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes, honey. Beverly Shaw says, amen to that, honey, what you said. Sophia Coleman said, hot sauce with my greens with some smoked turkey wings. Yes. Like I said, all I need is some greens and cornbread. 1 piece of fried chicken. I ain't even got to have a fried chicken, but if you got it, I'll take it. Greens and cornbread. Put a little bit of vinegar on them greens. Man, baby. That is that good, good stuff, honey. You don't get no better than that. I swear you don't. No better than that. It's that old school eating, as my big mama would say. Honey, you don't know nothing about that old school eating. That's how Big Mama would say. All right. This is number 3. As Lo said, I'm going to clean the hell out of these greens. Absolutely. Vinegar for the win, Melanie. Absolutely. 1,400 beautiful people watching. Thank y'all for coming on in. I appreciate you guys. If I missed anyone giving stars, I apologize for not seeing your comment. And I appreciate you all. Thank you all for being here and hanging out with me, cleaning these greens, putting on a roast, and prepping our Sunday dinner. Because what is today? Today is what's today's that, boss? 18th? 16th? 16th? 15th. Okay. We're halfway through the month, y'all, already. So for those of you who holler, oh, I don't want fall to be here, honey, it's coming. It's on its way. The first day of fall, is that next week? When is the 21st? Is that next week? So the first day of fall is coming, y'all. So we got to do, I know, until the water's clear, Helen, that's exactly what you got to do. You got to clean the greens till that water is clean. I need the water to be clear, baby. I don't want no green water. I don't want no murky water. Zanetta A. Bailey, hey, how you doing? Patricia Fouché says you still cracking up from the fair yesterday. I still haven't had a chance to go back and look at that part of the clip. I started watching it and I fell asleep last night. I didn't make it to the. I guess I'm gonna have to fast forward it to the gravity, the zero gravity ride that they were. I think it's called Alien Abduction. That Low was on. I have to. Dorothy McCauley says she laughed so hard at Big Low. I'm about to go and watch it. I hadn't watched it yet. He did rest well last night. He sure did. He slept good. He is on his way back from fishing with his buddy. They have been fishing all day. They enjoyed a nice day of fishing. It was a really nice day here today. Kellen Grady says, hello, Big T. He says, hello, Carolyn. So our kids have just kind of chilled out today. I've been out running errands. Tobias and Alyssa held down the fort here at the house with Mariah. While Lo did his fishing, I ran some errands. And we got some things done today, baby. Tomorrow, I'll be back crafting and finishing up all my crafts tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to be focusing on food, baby. It's time to get my food list together because we're going to make some spaghetti and some loaded mashed potatoes. They are some pretty greens, aren't they, Karen? I got them at I got every store in my head except for where I got these from. Food Giant, Lord help me. Everyone said hello, Big T. 1,500 beautiful people watching. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys. I am not doing anything special right now. I am washing some greens because it needs to be clear. The water needs to be clear. And I'm almost there. It just had a little tint of green just a second ago. We're going to see how much green I got this time. Like Lo said, wash them till the green falls off. I think they're about ready. Yeah, we're almost there. How many of y'all already thinking about Thanksgiving? I know you are. Don't tell me Yanks. I know y'all are. Judith Mayfield says she about Peter Pants. You laughed that hard at him. Look, like I said, I got to go back and finish watching it. But I know you are. How many of you are already thinking? Deborah said they need to see Big T. You're being summoned, sir. Phoebe Francis says happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Are you, Karen? I knew some of y'all already done started. Look, y'all already thinking about it, right? I am too. I'm thinking about what I'm finna cook and what I want to eat. Ain't that sad? Look, we already talking about it. Yes, and Christmas too, Melissa. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Christmas too. Absolutely. I have got Christmas on the brain. I done already started asking the kids, what do y'all want for Christmas? Because I'm getting this mess done. Let's see. Tanine McKeithen says I'm making lasagna tomorrow, and I'm going to try it with Alfredo. Like, oh girl, you're gonna love it like that. Yes, use that Alfredo in it, honey. You're gonna love it. I promise. I absolutely promise you're gonna love it. All right, I think this is the last time. Go ahead. I think this is the last time I got to do this. At y'all's request, here he is.
And I'm here at y'all's request, like Mom said. We don't have another one.
Not that enough if you want to.
Okay, I think that. Well, y'all give me 1 second
There
here. I can just let's see. Gotta line that up there. Good enough. There we go. Okay, let me turn this around now. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's see. Judah Mayfield said Big T is the man. I suppose so. Let's see. Monica Burney, hello. Hello to you. Bonnie Akers, hello to you as well. Vicky Shelton said Christmas is going to be slimmer than normal. I'm on a fixed income now.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that as long as you enjoy yourself.
That's all that matters.
All that matters is that you enjoy yourself. You're around your family, and that's all that matters.
Let's see. Sharon Flanley, what is good? Nothing much, honestly. Just been watching TV and just really kind of take care of the house a little bit while Mama was gone.
Yep.
That's about it. Leah Smith, hello to you. Debbie Vagan, I think that's how you say that. Hello to you as well. Let's see. Louitha Collins said hello, handsome Big T. Well, hello to you as well.
Hey, how y'all doing?
So what are you fixing to do for now?
I'm gonna put these greens in this spot.
Okay.
Get a bowl here.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see. Angela Bennett, hello to you. How you doing? Deborah Singleton, good evening to you. Everybody's just saying hi to me right now.
Hi.
I appreciate it. This was last minute me coming in right here because Mom was about done anyway.
Yeah, I'm about to work this part right here.
Let's see. Debbie Vagan said I have to work on Christmas Day.
Oh no.
That's always a bummer.
Well, thank you. I'm pretty sure you're in an industry where if you either medical or customer service. So we thank you for doing what you do.
Yes, we do. Let's see. Dorothy McCauley said, Christy, I'll have my Christmas tree up for Thanksgiving.
Yep, I always have mine up for Thanksgiving too.
Never really understood that. Let's see. Rose Choctaw said, how are you doing today, Big T? I'm doing just fine, Rose. Doing just fine. Yeah. I have never really understood putting up a Christmas tree during Thanksgiving or even just, like
Well, Granny got 4 up already.
4.
Yeah. She got 3 in the main room and 1 in the dining room already.
Now, you see, I can understand in some households maybe having 2 up. You have 1 tree just for decoration. And Lori Campbell, thank you for the stars. Very much appreciate it.
Thanks, Lori.
I can understand having 1 up just for, decoration. And then having another 1 up to have all your presents and stuff under. Because we've actually done that here for, maybe a few years now.
Yeah, I've tried. I don't have a lot of space, but I like to have 2.
Yeah, no. I can understand doing that. But having 1 tree for the living room, another tree for the kitchen, then you got another tree for the garage, and then you got...
For the garage?
Yeah, for the garage. I've seen people put Christmas trees in their garage.
Don't do it.
And then they put up a Christmas tree outside. Why? All you need is 1 tree. One tree is fine.
No.
Joanne Brood said, my Christmas tree goes up by November 1st, and I put up 7 trees. 7 trees!
Ooh, wait, she about like my mama.
What you trying to do? Start a lumber yard?
I know, right?
Metalbeck said 7 trees.
Well, Granny has 9.
And let's see.
Granny put something in the 9.
I don't know. Erneston Crossland, thank you for the star. Said, hi guys, glad I caught you live. Glad you're on the live. Very much appreciate you hopping on. Carolyn Watts said, are in the dining room. Yeah, some people will put their Christmas trees up in their kitchen as well.
Yeah, Granny has 1 in the dining room.
And it's actually, depending on the kind of setup you have, it's beautiful when people put their Christmas trees up in their kitchen because some people have very, very nice kitchens, like nicer than their living room. So I can understand doing that.
All right, let's put some liquid gold in here.
We're going to get that liquid gold.
Liquid gold, baby. Bacon grease.
Bacon grease. As good as bacon grease tastes when you put it in something, to actually, seeing it inside of a little condensed pot, it don't exactly look.
It's not supposed to look appealing, sir.
Yeah, no.
It's not supposed to look appealing at all. Just know what it does and what flavors it brings to the table, honey. Just know what it does.
Yeah, because it makes stuff taste good. I can say that. Let's see. Kimberly Franklin said, I used to put my Christmas trees in all of my rooms, but I've gotten older now, and I do good to get one up in the living room, but I have to say, yeah, usually put up in the living room. And I have a 7-foot, I have a 7-foot green Christmas tree that I decorate with white and gold. And then I have a 5-foot tree that I decorate in a lot of snowman ornaments that I've collected throughout the years.
So pretty. Oh my goodness, that sounds gorgeous.
I used to put them in the bedrooms and the bathroom and etc., decorating to take them down.
That sounds like it was pretty though.
It sounds like it definitely was. And I'm sure it took you 2 days to work on it too.
Well, being a granny, it takes her forever.
That's because she uses every square inch of her yard and every square inch of the inside of her house in order to do that.
Well, is it not pretty though?
Yes, it is pretty.
It is pretty, so.
But I'm sure she's gonna feel it one day.
She already feels it. She already does, son.
I know she do.
She does.
Let's see. Annette Knox Tally said I put up 3. Let's see. I put up 3 when I'm having guests, but normally 2.
Okay.
So wait, you put up 3 when you're having guests. So what? So when you have guests over, you take out a whole nother tree out your outbuilding and then put it up? In the world, I put up 3.
Because maybe certain years she has family coming, so that's the year she puts up 3. I think that's probably what she's trying to say. Is like the third, like let's just say last year she didn't. No family wasn't coming to visit, right? So she only put up 2. Well, let's say this year she's got family coming, so she'll do 3.
I guess.
But she lives in California.
Okay.
So I don't know where all her family is. So yeah. Okay, what's missing?
You got seasonings, you got bacon grease.
Oh, real fast.
Okay. Mama is getting an onion. And I wish I could smell what it smells like in here. It smells amazing in here. They really do. Even these greens right now, they actually smell good too. They ain't even been cooked yet. They haven't even started cooking yet. They smell good. I mean, it really does smell good. Let's see. Gwen Gray said, I add sugar in greens, Christy. No sugar?
That's the one thing I don't put sugar.
She says she does not put sugar in it. But maybe I'll try that myself. Just put some sugar on while I'm eating them. I can do that. Let's see. Actually, hold on. Mama is cutting up some onions right now.
I need to put this onion real quick.
Okay. I'm going to just talk to y'all for a second. Let's see. Annette Knox Tally said, yes, when I'm... Hold on. Wait. She said, yes, when I'm the host, I go all out and I put a tree in the second den. Good Lord.
I knew exactly what she did. I knew it. When she said it, I knew that's exactly what she did. She probably had a second den, and that's what she sticks it.
Well, at least you clarify, because you had me thinking that when guests just come over to your house, you just pull out a whole nother tree and just set it up in your house. Like,
she just popping it up, huh?
That's what I was thinking. That's the only thing I was thinking. When when guests show up to your house, you put up a whole nother tree. That's all I was thinking. That's what I put together from that.
Yeah, that's hilarious. So, okay, that's it, y'all. I got my greens going.
Okay.
That's it.
Let's see. Sharita Brandon's asked, what's on the menu?
We got a roast cooking over here with potatoes and carrots. This is turnip greens. And then I'm going to make some mac and cheese. And cornbread to go with it.
Mac and cheese and cornbread.
Yep, and then that's dinner. All right, let me push this off in here. So it smells good already, don't it?
I'm trying to think of what that smells like.
You smell vinegar.
Okay.
That's what you're smelling right
It smells like
the vinegar.
It smells like something I've eaten before, though. I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Whatever it is I smell, I just know it tasted good, whatever it was. That's all I know.
All right, top on.
Top on. And how long is this going in there for?
All right, so we're going to pressure cook 45 minutes. Okay.
45 minutes.
Pressure cook. Oh, it's the right button. There we go. It's already on pressure. On 45 minutes, and we're going to wait for it to do what it did.
Okay.
Make sure it's on.
And somebody said earlier that I had a nice smile. I very much appreciate it.
I can't see that.
See what? What are you looking for?
Ceiling. There we go.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Monroe Francis said, oh, yes, good dinner. It is a good dinner.
Yes.
Mama fixes this not very, very often, but when she do cook it, it is very, very delicious. She does it every now and then.
Good. Look, potatoes and carrots.
Latricia Edwards said, awesome dinner. Yes, it is an awesome dinner. That already looks good.
Ooh, that looks good already.
Hope the roast is going to be tender.
It's going to be tender.
Hope so.
Yes, always is.
That's going to be very, very good.
All right,
let's see. Julia Sook said, I love to decorate a Christmas tree about 5'6", about a 5'6" tall, but I hate when it's time to take it down.
I know. It's always sad when it's time to take it down. I'll be so sad, but I'll be ready. Because at that point, it's like, okay, it's done, it's over. Can I have my living room back? But it's also pretty. So I'm going to get ready to get out of here.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so I'm going to get ready to get out of here, guys. Lori says she's knocking at the door. You knocking at the door, Lori? Come on. All right, so I'm going to get ready to get out of here, guys. Beverly Shaw, thank you so much for your stars. I appreciate that. Put my glasses on. So I'm going to get ready to get out of here for a minute. We're going to let this roast finish doing what it do. We're going to let these greens do what they do. And probably in about 45 minutes, right when everything is almost done, I'm going to go ahead and get these macaroni and cheese done and cook this cornbread, and then we're going to be ready to eat. So 1,600 beautiful people on. Thank you guys for joining. We love you guys. I'll be back in a little bit. Don't go nowhere. This is an intermission for Tennessee Soul Family. I love you guys. I'm not going to do my closing because guess what? I'm coming back. So we love you guys. See y'all in a little bit. All right. Bye.